Hello guys and welcome to my kitchen. Now when I enter my kitchen, the first thing that I see is this device which I have built myself, which shows the kilocalories I have eaten today so far. I built this device utilizing one of these Arduinos plus communication with the Google Cloud, where the spreadsheet keeps track of the food items and does the calculations on the nutritional value of each item plus the sum of those, and gives me all kinds of statistics that I would like to see. So let's get started so that I show you how I can eat cookies in 3 different ways by using this device. So the first way of eating a cookie is the most simple one. I feel like eating one cookie and I have configured the spreadsheet in the Google Cloud with the nutritional value of one cookie only. So all I need to do is first press the OK button for not showing the kilocalories display anymore, and then the dedicated button that I have configured for this cookie, which is right here. It goes to the Google Cloud. You can see it on real time how it enters the food item in there, and the control comes back to this device. Now I could also eat this cookie in the traditional way if I hadn't pre-configured its weight in there by measuring the weight and then pressing the same button, which is now using this measured weight instead of the configured value. Still, another way of eating the cookie is that if I would feel like eating a lot of cookies today, I would put the entire package in there, press the tear button like that, then starting to eat the cookies. Yeah, maybe I feel like eating a bunch of cookies now, like that. And it shows, of course, a negative number because it shows now the delta to the original weight which I defined by pressing the tear button. So now I can press again the cookie button and it takes care of understanding that the negative weight is just the delta and takes the absolute value and stores that to the Google Cloud. Now, since I was able to resist the temptation this time to actually eating these cookies, I have made a mistake that I need to correct, and for that purpose I have undo button here, unlimited undo actually. So let's remove the 3 entries that I just entered. 1, 2, 3. And so you can see how the sheet is updated with this undo. Now, once I have done my actions in the kitchen, I have kept myself disciplined and on track on this diet. I can get back to the kilocalories display by asking this device to fetch the kilocalories today so far, which takes about 25 seconds. It takes longer than the storage of the data in there. If you are interested in knowing why it takes longer, go back to the link where I show the details on how to build a device like this. While it's fetching the data, a couple of words here on the buttons. So these buttons are for individual food items, but you can also configure those in the Google spreadsheet so that you can build macros so that you can combine multiple different food items from multiple different buttons to all be behind one single button. Let me give you an example. One of my favorite dishes is eating bratwurst sausage with shirataki noodles and salad, and I have configured those here. So when I press this button, first I need to get away from the kilocalorie display, but then I press this button and it communicates with the Google Cloud, and you can see that 4 new entries are in that there. In addition to those items that I mentioned, it's also oil to the pan that I have configured in there. So let's take a look at the back of this device on how it has been built. I will show you. Okay, here we have the back panel, which is implemented as a so-called keyboard matrix. It consists of 150 buttons, 30 rows and 5 columns. However, I'm using then separate digital input-output chips, which provide me with 30 plus 5, 35 digital inputs for reading this matrix. And the Arduino itself is in there, and some additional circuits to serve the entire thing. And the weight scale is based on a load cell implementation like this, as you can see. And there's the load cell amplifier then underneath. There's a service hatch in there. You cannot see it probably from there, but anyway, there it is. And the whole thing is standing on a cheap IKEA laptop stand with the help of these door pushers, so that when pressing the buttons it doesn't wiggle. So from the link that you find from the description into this video, you will find detailed instructions on how to build a device like this yourself, including software that I have written for the Arduino, software for the spreadsheet in the Google Cloud, JavaScript application that you can use to enter data to the spreadsheet even if you don't have access to this device, and so on. So, happy hacking!